Hey everybody, I'm B, and today I am playing Violet.
I'm Alex, and tonight I am playing Cyrus Eldemar.
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Cinda.
I'm Juno, and I'm playing the Ashen One.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Hubelio, your Dungeon Master. Welcome back. Welcome to Episode 7 of Rise of the Leviathan. Everybody, last week you set out from the University District to find perhaps a more welcoming neighborhood. You turned your back on an ominous orange glow to the north and went shopping. Cyrus led the party through the narrow side streets of the trade district to the Wicks and Whiskers clothing shop. Once you were equipped to be a little less noticeable, you proceeded to end up in the muddy paths of the Shallows district. A late night jaunt almost went sideways for Cinder, but with help from a special someone, she escaped successful and mostly unscathed. She also noticed a cloaked figure enter the basement of the tavern, actually the second floor. But not much else was seen of the cloaked figure. The golden jelly light dawns on a new day in Seagate. You've leveled up! No one in the party has exhaustion? And you awake at the Soggy Rat Tavern. Everything is coming up, outcasts. So, let's begin our venture tonight, waking up from a good night's sleep at everyone's favorite upscale tavern. And let's do a check-in with everybody here, starting with Cinder. I'd like to know, let's just share one morning ritual or daily habit that your character has. Just
I would probably have to say that one of her morning habits is getting up and trying to get her entire physical visage under control. She's got a lot of hair and she's got a lot of feathers, you know? So, probably just doing something to kind of help straighten out that mess. Um, Maybe a few little stretches and everything, a couple deep breaths. And then she is ready to take on the day until she's not.
All right, Cyrus, you're up next.
Cyrus, ever the early riser, whether he wants to or not. Because I do wake up so early, I tend to try and avoid waking up anybody that's near me. So I tend to find some space to myself, somewhere where I can find some fresh air, a glass of water, preferably, and then usually a little hair of the dog to help kind of level everything out for the day.
Violet?
Um, Violet's morning consists of waking up, staring at the wall for like a good 5 minutes, and then figuring out how she the previous day fit her armor underneath her dress.
All right, the Ashen One.
A normal morning for the Ashen One usually consists of a very private and probably very awkward conversation with Born Bell, who unfortunately is not here at the moment, reflecting on one thing from the previous day, which for the Ashen One probably would have been all the fuss about shopping for a cloak. But and then the Ashen One would be talking about parts of their dream with Vorenvel, if they were there. But right now, the Ashen One's kind of just kind of thinking it over.
Okay. I would say that the Ashen One is feeling particularly well rested this morning. For sure. But as I was saying, You're at the Soggy Rat Tavern. And
I still love the name. It's so good.
We should get copyrights. We should.
right? So what are you all up to?
I would like to find Cinder.
She is still in the room.
Okay. I will. What do you do in this? Because I shared a separate room. Do I knock? I don't think Violet would knock. I think she'd just open the door. Is there anybody else in the room right now?
Is there anyone else in the room right now?
I've been probably upstairs in the general area for a couple hours.
I would say the Ash one is probably just sitting on the edge of the bed and waiting for us to decide what we're doing next.
Okay, that's fine.
So Violet enters the room. Cinder is probably preparing for the day. The Ashen one is just blank staring out the window at the moment.
There's a window underground?
It's one of those windows that's like at the very top.
We're on the second story.
Yeah, you're on the second.
Oh.
But it is viewing out
It's
like
right, it's the
at, like-
basement.
So it's like this.
got
It's the second floor daylight basement.
right.
Okay,
I don't
got
like
it.
any of this. Love the tavern name. What is this setup? Anyways, sorry. I'm going to approach Cinder ever so gracefully. Good morning.
Good morning. Sleep well?
As well as you can. Do you still have Cyrus's weapon?
Yes, I think I stored it right next to my bed. Yep, here it is.
Can I see it for a moment, please?
And she hands it over.
I am going to take it and that little horse trinket that I bought and then proceeded to tie a string onto. I'm going to tie it onto the oh my god, I'm blinking on the word, the hilt, the handle part.
The hilt, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm going to tie that on there, and then I'm going to hand it back. Before you ask, he disappears a lot, so if he disappears again, I can find him because I know
Oh.
this horse.
That actually makes quite a bit of sense. We should probably make sure he gets it back then. It's not quite as imposing as a rapier, but I do have a dagger. It's a little tiny and embarrassing, but I don't know, that might be enough. So,
Where is he? By the way,
I think
He's
he went
not here.
upstairs.
Okay. I will also head upstairs then. Are you okay, Ash?
Kind of out of it.
He's gonna be like extremely zoned out and not register that first check-in. He's just kind of sitting there leaning forward and just kind of like staring through the wall in thought. And you don't know if like maybe it is like something's on his mind, or this is just Ash like booting up.
I think Violet would kind of like take that. Okay, well, good morning to you, and then she'll leave and go upstairs.
Cinder is going to kind of start heading out like she's following Violet, but then she's going to stop and she is going to return to where Ash is kind of zoning out, and she's just going to do a little movement where she's kind of waving her hand in front of his face, probably like 2 feet away, so not like right in his face. Are you there?
Good morning.
There you are. Good morning. Seems like we're all going upstairs. Do you want to join us?
Yes, I was just waiting for everybody to get up.
Oh, looks like we're all up.
I guess you're right. And he's just gonna kind of stand up and then just walk up.
So eloquent. And Cinder will follow and go upstairs as well.
Your trip through the hallway is pretty uneventful. It doesn't seem like there's really anyone else staying on the second floor of the Soggy Rat Tavern. And as you ascend up the stairs to the main level, you see Cyrus sitting at a table, and no one else is breaking their fast. Cyrus has a piece of toast sitting in front of him on a plate.
Is there avocado on it?
I don't think this establishment has access to avocados.
I had
so-
to ask.
And to nitpick, Jubs, the tables you had mentioned were in the middle, so I'll be taking one of the booths along the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, with probably like a cup of tea that I am pouring a little bit of whiskey into as you guys are coming up the stairs.
When you get the tea from from someone in the kitchen, you realize that it's just hot water.
The Lord shits in my cereal once again. And I'll throw the hot water out and tuck the cup behind, like hook it on like a little hook I have at the back for one of my pouches, because if they're going to give me shit, I'm going to take something from them. And then I will give up on caffeine and stick with liquor instead.
Okay.
My choice every morning.
Best way to start the day.
Since Violet was the first one up, because Cinder and Ash decided to take a moment, she'll approach Cyrus and kind of plop down on the other side of the booth. I left you a present.
Where?
On your weapon that Cinder has.
Huh. All right.
You're welcome.
What exactly did I do to deserve that?
You keep disappearing, so it's just a
Doesn't-
it's just a gift.
All right, whatever you say. I won't complain. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
It's probably at that time where Cinder sees Violet and sees Cyrus, and she walks up and she's like, "Oh, morning. I'm going to give this back to you now." And she is going to hand over the rapier, which has, I imagine, a cute little horse.
What position is the horse in, Hubelio? Is it rearing, galloping, standing?
Oh, it's just standing.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Jobs is just going out of his way to disappoint us today. No avocado toast, no tea, stationary horse figurine.
I was really hoping for like the bartender to come out and be one of Buford's friends. She's like, "Sure, bro, we got avocado toast today. New special."
Bro.
Sorry, it was a really bad voice, but
So-
you get the point.
So as you
It was
sit
something.
down, your hopes are immediately dashed as a man comes out in a very greasy apron and just like stands about 5 feet too far away from the table to speak to you at a normal tone, and he says, "Breakfast."
Yes, please. What do you have?
Bread.
Bread.
And
Anything to go with
Tea.
it?
I'll take some tea.
Don't waste your time.
Do you have any eggs, bacon, anything else besides bread and tea?
Yeah.
Like?
Eggs.
You know what? I'll have a plate of your finest eggs.
How about the lanky one? He looks
Ash, I
at
think he was talking about
he
you.
looks at the ashen one. He says, "You stretch."
You want me to stretch?
Ash, what would you like for breakfast? They've got toast, they've got tea, and they've got eggs.
What kind of eggs?
Eggs.
Like egg of chicken, egg of duck,
Chicken.
egg of... Mhm. I will have one of those.
You got it. And he walks back off to the kitchen.
Quite a fine establishment we found ourselves in.
Yeah, you would think for how expensive it was to spend one night here, they would be a little more competent.
At least have some fucking coffee. God knows I could use some.
As you're sitting waiting for your food, a semi-familiar robed in black figure stumbles into the tavern from the front door and grabs onto the bar as if trying to steady themselves.
Does he look like he's been injured or anything?
Let's have an insight check.
First roll of session
Blow on the
7.
dice, blow on the dice, blow on the dice.
You know what, B? That is the last time I take any advice from you.
No, I'm sorry.
That's a natural 1
Oh,
Good dice.
Can anybody do the insight
for a
check?
4.
We did it. It looks like this person may have drank a little too much last night.
Well, Cinder is not going to poke her nose into the situation. Just feeling a little bit of discomfort on the whole situation that she kind of stumbled upon herself previous nights. Better not to get mixed up in that.
The bartender goes up to the cloaked figure, and you're far enough away that it's like kind of like hushed tones a little bit, but it definitely seems like the hooded figure has ordered something. The bartender goes, reaches for a bottle on one of the higher shelves, pours and puts it in front of the cloaked figure who pays. And as this is happening, they're discussing something, and the man working in the kitchen comes back out. Somehow his apron is slightly greasier than it was when you just last saw. Not really sure how that happened, but he puts plates down in front of you. Eggs, an egg, bread just like kind of in the middle of the table, and a single cup of hot water. And puts the cup of hot water in front of Violet.
I'm sorry. What is this?
Tea.
Do you know what tea is?
And he like starts scratching his stomach. And he
You know, drinking this could make me throw up, right?
No.
Where are the herbs?
Herbs?
Yes, where are they?
They're in there.
Where?
And he just like points into the water.
Did he touch it?
He does not touch the water. He just
Okay.
points.
I just had to make sure that this guy wasn't putting his greasy fucking meat claws into my drink.
Meaty claws. What? Would I be able... Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I have an herbalism kit. Can I like just reach over and like put some tea leaves in there in the Violet's cup?
I would say if you make a successful DC 10 survival check.
I'm gonna kill Violet.
Well,
It's okay. We got our spell slots back.
If Violet wants you to do it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
And what am I doing?
A DC 10 survival check. So just make a survival check. Let me know what you roll there.
All right, well, let's see that number plus that. Oh my god. I got a 6 and I have +5 for survival. I was like, I was crying. I was like, please say no to this check if this doesn't go well.
Okay. So the Ashen One crumbles some herbs and actually like manages to like steep some of them in the water using like a little straining device in his herbalism kit. And it's like, as you watch him, you're wondering, does he know what he's doing? And after a minute, the water definitely has more of a hue to it. It looks.
What color is the hue?
Kind of like a
Fuchsia.
Oh, fuchsia. There you go.
Fuchsia. What? What? Okay.
Could be like hibiscus or something.
Oh, fair enough. See, that is what I am talking about. That is herbs, not just. Is this meal included with the rooms?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can go now.
Okay. And he just heads back to the kitchen.
Like, it was
Damn.
so expensive to stay here. Like, what?
I have a question, and normally I wouldn't dwell on some such menial details, but this is important. How exactly are these eggs cooked? Are they scrambled? Are they runny, over easy, overcooked? I need to
Guys,
judge this
is
place.
D&D. This is D&D. We're role played our entire breakfast.
I got you.
I'm
It's
very-
a good question.
I know exactly how they're made.
Oh, okay.
So Ashen
right.
One, yours is soft boiled, like standing up, like in the middle of the plate, a single egg with like, it's kind of like a
Like a
little
poached egg.
Yeah, and it's on like a little clay ramekin, like
Mhm.
just like standing up, and there's a spoon on the plate. Cinder, there's a fork on your plate, and the rest of the surface of the plate is the purest yellow scrambled egg that is like quite runny. 0 salt, 0 pepper, 0. It's like extremely plain.
It's runny.
It's runny.
It's runny.
It's runny.
You just tapped into like my own personal IRL childhood trauma. Cinder's just going to take that plate and she is just going to push it slowly to the center of the table so it makes that nice, lovely grinding noise as it runs across the wood surface. And then she's going to lean back and have a disgruntled, a disgusted look on her face.
Fantastic.
Cyrus will grab the other side of the plate and drag it loudly over to him and with head in hand and grab his bread and just like grab use the bread as like a glove to grab a handful of the eggs and start eating that, and then kind of just shove the remainder of the eggs back, or the plate, back into the middle of the table.
Ash is just gonna kind of grab the whole thing and then just eat the whole poached egg.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wonderful. What a great way to start the day.
Beautiful, indeed.
We're all gonna get food poisoning.
No, you guys are going to get food poisoning. Cinder's just going to go hungry.
How would I get food poisoning from flavored water?
There are places that you cannot drink the water.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
But
It's been boiled.
your tea doesn't taste bad. You've had much better tea in the
Oh
past.
yeah, damn right I
But-
have.
But the tea that is in front of you is technically tea. And it is technically
Technically. Sorry.
it is. It is.
I want you to understand that, like, this man right here, Hubelio, holds our entire existence in the palm of his hands. So
You know what? Not just our existence, but our hopes and our
Ooh.
dreams as well.
that's true. I want you
Yeah.
also to remember this, Hubeli, when I stood up for you, all right? So remember that, please.
Okay, kiss the DM's ass more.
Wow.
So, plan today, we go see Ellen. Yes.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea.
I
Get a
think
lay of the land, you know?
And she might have some more information about all of this political nonsense.
Do you think she was in on Romel's notes? He didn't tell us who actually wanted to bring us here.
No, he did not tell us that, and that would have been really useful information to have.
It would also have been smart to not go underwater with paper.
There's a lot of things that could have been done a bit better, that's true. But just, like I said before, we don't know what we're walking into. Don't trust anyone. Don't let them have the ability to take advantage of us or to play their game.
I think we started playing their game the second we stepped onto that elevator.
Can you please just let me have this?
Apologies. Are you all ready to go?
I am definitely ready to get out of here. Maybe grab a cup of coffee somewhere on the way.
Let's stagger our exits, though. I don't want to move quite so obviously as a group just yet, especially with the sun, as it were, up. I don't know. I think it'd be just a little bit safer, maybe 2 by 2 for now.
All right, so we're going to Ellen's first and then converge there and figure out what we're doing.
All right, well, I will take my leave first then. I will see you guys there.
Not by yourself. Let's still stay in pairs for safety.
Are you going to move in a pair or are you going alone?
I intended to be in a pair as for with everybody else.
Okay, I was just making sure. I will go with Cinder. Let's go. And I'll grab
all right.
her hand.
All right, we're going. And she'll
Well-
just kind of wave as she's being dragged out of the inn to the guys.
Real quick point of order. Cinder, did you put Cyrus's dagger on the table?
I gave his rapier to him.
Oh, okay.
And then I also made a point to take out my little tiny dagger
Okay.
and actually have it equipped, I guess you could say, for
Okay.
aesthetic.
So is the horse charm tied to the hilt of the rapier then? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I appreciate that. All right. So yes, Violet is pulling Cinder out of the tavern. Okay.
Once they leave, I'll just count to 15 or something, because I don't want to wait forever and let them get so far off that something bad could happen and I can't see it. But just enough time to where it's not obvious that we're together, and then I'll just get up and come on, Ash, let's rock and roll.
And I'm going to stand up and I'm just going to kind of silently follow.
Okay. So you are just north of the main market bazaar in the Shallows district, and Helen's office is just south of it. So you do have a chance to walk through the muddy streets of the Shallows and swing by several vendor tents in a kind of an open square plaza sort of an area. And in the daylight, you kind of look around and you're seeing kind of low squat houses. You see the plaza with the tents and the stands selling various things, including coffee-like beverages.
I
get
get one.
Okay.
How much is it? I get one.
It costs a silver.
I get one. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There are a good mix of humans, dwarves, elves, some gnomes, a few goblins. You're starting to see more frog folk and like fish folk as well. Definitely people that could potentially live not just in an air environment, but also underwater, because for permanent residents of the shallows, that is a requirement. Outside of the flood season, the streets you are walking in are about 40 feet underwater. You can still look to the north and see that the docks kind of tower over the shallows and connect up into the trade district. Looking further to the south, you see a few standout buildings. One that's almost due south that looks like it could be some sort of a outpost guard tower. Think almost like a fire watch in a forest type of building. And another one further to the west. But that's where you're at. You're walking through the bazaar and looking at that southerly guard tower. You don't see anyone posted there, but there's a good chance that that's actually where Helen's office is located, or very close by.
We saw it the other day. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah, we
know
walked
where it
past.
is.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I don't, other than Cinder's coffee stop, I don't think there was any other pit stops we needed to make, so I think we're just straight shot.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at Helen's office. This building is brick and mortar stone building. Looks a little bit more permanent than a lot of like the straw huts that are nearby. It just has a simple double wooden door on the front, and it says counselor offices.
Cinder will open the door and hold it open for Violet, and then follow
Thank you.
her in after.
Okay. You're in a very small vestibule. There are metal doors directly ahead of you. Not extremely heavy metal doors, but just a little bit more solid than the wooden doors you just opened. Okay. Now, are Cyrus and the Ashen One, I guess you said like 15 Mississippi count, so like you're maybe like a half a block behind or something like that.
What is
Yeah.
Mississippi? Sorry.
That's a state in the U.S.
Yeah, that's an above the table reference right there.
1 Ironside, 2 Ironside, 3 Ironside. You know. Yeah, hopefully, still within like eyesight of them. Cyrus's intention is very similar, just straight through. Hopefully,
Okay.
Ash doesn't get too distracted.
Okay.
I mean, we were pretty close, so I would say I'm kind of following along, but I am kind of just like walking in the direction that we're walking. I'm not making any turns and stuff, but I am definitely kind of just like looking around and taking everything in. Just Ash things.
When they stop for the coffee, what do you guys do? Do you veer off course for a few minutes?
How long would the stop have been?
2 minutes at most, I would say.
Okay. In that case, I actually would have just walked right past.
Okay. So Cyrus and the Ashen One arrive first.
And I'd wait inside that vestibule.
Sure.
For the ladies.
Okay.
So Cinder opens the door, lets Violet in, and then we are greeted by the sights of our lovely friends.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you open the metal doors and you walk in. Okay. I'm going to need each of you to make a DC 25 acrobatics check.
Pardon? You're pulling her leg, right?
The floor drops out under you.
Would that not be a dexterity save? What? What is this? What?
What is this, Chubbs?
What the fuck? DC 25? I don't even have that much to add. Is this just an autofill for me?
You could roll 20.
I rolled a natural fucking 20!
Okay.
Oh my god! Sorry, that was just a roller coaster of emotions.
A little bit. Okay, so I didn't roll a natural 20, but I
Mhm.
did roll a natural 19
Okay.
for a grand total of only 23.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna do a thing because I can't do a thing. I
Okay.
am going to use this ability thing for a worthy cause.
Okay.
I can do this once per short rest. I'm going to use my favored by the gods thing to add 2d4. So pretty much I can't fail.
You can't
because I
fail.
rolled a 23. So I'm not
Yes.
gonna roll. Yeah.
Okay. Ashen one, what'd you get?
Could you refresh me one more time? This is not a dexterity save
It would be
for some reason.
It could be an acrobatics roll,
Acrobatics roll.
which should give you
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah, I got a 10
Okay.
with everything added up.
That's
But
that.
I had a question.
Okay.
Would I not be able to stick to the surface of the door
If you had a chance to react,
to react?
yeah. If you had made the roll, that might have been like kind of what you had done. But you unfortunately dropped pretty quickly. Cyrus, what was your roll?
I only got a 17.
Okay. So Cyrus and the Ashen one immediately drop as the floor gives out under you. Violet and Cinder, you are both basically on like a 2-inch ledge, one in each corner of this room. That seems to be designed as a trap.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
You look down and there is basically a metal chute that the Ashen one and Cyrus have slid down and out of sight.
Oh.
Okay. That complicates things. Cinder is going to look over to Violet like, what the fuck just happened? Do we follow? What the fuck do we do?
Violet's gonna just absolutely shocked because she was expecting us to arrive today. I'm gonna look down. What just happened?
I'm going to call down the chute. Are you all right? Are you alive?
The Ashen one and Cyrus fall down, and even though actually, let me double check something real quick.
I'm just envisioning like the fallen Spy Kids 2, where they're just kind of, where he's falling in the volcano for like hours. It's the illusion.
I'm not ready for that, man.
They fall out of the ceiling above us and continue to go down.
Cyrus and the Ashen one hear nothing.
What?
They fall down and land in what looks like a jail cell. And you've for just a split second, you hear something that sounds like a magical fizzle or pop, and then nothing.
And they didn't hear Cinder call down?
No,
I use my outdoor voice.
they hear nothing.
I thaumaturgy.
They hear nothing.
This is why all my spells suck. Okay.
So
What?
we are in a jail cell. What do we see?
You see metal bars, stone walls, and a hallway leading away from the cell that you're in. It's decently lit. It's not like dark or anything like that. But that's all you see at the moment. So before you have a chance to get up, and I think the Ashen one would have landed first, so Cyrus may have landed partially on top of the Ashen one. Cinder and Violet, what do you do?
Cry? Is that an option?
Cinder looks to Violet. What do we do?
In this little... So the floor is like completely open except for like the little edges on the side.
That's correct.
Are there any other doors? Or is it just like open the metal doors and this room is trapped and there's no other exit other than where we came in?
There are metal doors going further into the building.
Violet's gonna like gesture over to where those doors are and like creep her way along the side to those.
With your successful acrobatics rolls, I would say that you can get there and you pull on those doors and they are barred shut. Like you do not feel it give at all.
What? What? What?
Can you use lockpicks?
I don't have any.
I don't either. Do I have anything on me that could be close to one?
I don't know. Cinder's gonna start rifling through her pockets and her pouches as I review my stuff.
There
The character.
is no lock on the door. It is just barred.
Oh, it's just barred.
Yes.
Okay, misunderstood. Is it knockable? Can I knock on it?
You can knock on it.
I will do that.
Okay.
Hello?
There's no answer.
I'm going to get my dagger. I'm going to try and kind of slide it through if the gap is enough. I'm going to try and slide it through the gap and just try and jimmy it upwards to unbar it, if possible, with my little tiny dagger.
You poke and prod at it to the point where you feel like if you had a chance to basically square yourself to the door, you could have a chance at forcing it open. It would require a strength check, and you look at the amount of lip that's like in front of the door, and you realize that you're going to also have to pass a similar acrobatics check to make sure that you don't fall down while you're trying this.
This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, okay. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
I'm going to be mindful of my position in this room, the space that I'm inhabiting. I'm also going to be mindful of the fact that, if need be, I have wings. Okay?
Okay.
And I will use them to my advantage.
Okay.
I am going to roll that strength check now. She's going to kind of loosen her shoulders and stretch a little bit, and she's going to give it a go.
Considering the constraints of the room, like this, the tightness of the room, you kind of know your wingspan well enough to know that Violet is a little bit in the way if you were to try to flap your wings.
Push her down.
I wouldn't. Okay.
I know that you're not. I know you're not using them now. I just want you to be aware.
Right.
Okay.
How big would you say this room is, and or how big is that gap in the floor, size wise?
It's probably like just under a 10-foot square.
10 foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So feel like anatomically speaking, my wingspan would have to be more than 10 feet.
I'd say like you would feel comfortable like flapping, like staying up in this room.
just kind of like steady, just to steady herself.
It might
things get weird.
Yeah, it might end up messing with Violet's sense of balance, though.
Violet, can you just stand on the far side of the room over there, so just in case things get a little dicey, you're not going to get hurt?
I could just make my way around and stand from of the door the way we came. Because the way we came in, the door is still open. Hello?
Those doors are currently shut.
Where we came in?
Yes.
Oh.
They closed behind you.
Never mind. I'm gonna be honest, Cinder. This is like I think this door is a lost cause. And I'm worried and I'm gonna jump. I'm knees to chest down the chute. I'm cannonballing down.
Well, Cinder does not follow because she is both frustrated with this door, with the situation, and she is also stubborn. And this door has just challenged her. So we're going to try this. I'm going to roll my strength check with my little dagger and try not to fall down myself.
Okay.
Not the worst of rolls for a strength check for a magic person. That's a 15.
Okay. So you managed. Let's make a DC 10 dexterity save just to see if you keep your footing.
Okay. I swear to God, dice. I swear to God. Behave. It behaved. That is a 17.
All right. So you managed to get your dagger into the door, and you feel the door pushing open, and the door itself starts to glow.
Okay.
Red.
Like, does it increase temperature?
You feel a rapid increase in temperature from the door.
Is the door starting to give?
A little bit.
I try to open the door more quickly. I'm stubborn.
Okay. The door opens, and you see Helen on the other side of the door, and you step forward, and she says, "Let's go see your friends, and I'm going to explain what's happening."
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. What the fuck was that?
I've got some questions for you. Things happened yesterday, and I'm hoping that you don't know what they were, because if you were involved and you know what happened yesterday, you guys are going to be in some real deep shit. So,
all right,
come with me. And she picks up some large, like, pieces of paper that have some writing on them. And she leads you down a hall, downstairs.
I'm keeping my eye on her.
She grabs a little table too. And she walks in, and the rest of you have Violet falls down. Probably, I mean, you have a chance to look up and see the metal rattling above you. You don't hear anything yet. Like it's a suction of sound right now. But you see the metal rattling as if something might be coming down that chute. Or someone. Do either of you want to move out of, like Cyrus and Ashen one, do you want to move out of the way or try to catch whatever's coming down? Or
I was going to try to catch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably just like looking around at the bars, trying to figure out a way out.
Okay. So after the metal rattles, Violet comes out and plops into the Ashen One's arms. And you might try to say something, but nothing comes out when you speak. All right. So Helen is walking with Cinder, and you see the two of them walk down the hallway. And Helen sets up the table in front of the bars, like within reaching distance of you, like so that the table is within reaching distance of you. She backs up and she holds up some signs. The first sign says, "Put your belongings on the table. We have questions for you. You are currently being silenced because there has been some major developments." And she just stands there looking at the three of you, waiting for you to comply.
Is this really necessary?
Helen turns to you, Cinder, and again, the three of you don't hear anything. You see their mouths moving, but there is no sound coming from them. Now, Cinder, you hear just perfectly fine. Helen looks at you, Cinder, and says, "There are several families who have lost their farms from the events that occurred yesterday. Now, I know that your friend over there had a tiny little wanted poster of him drawn up, but I don't care about that. Yesterday, I went to the funeral of someone that I've worked with for years. And I knew everyone at the funeral except for you. And yeah, well, was it a bit of a coincidence that you happened to be there when he died? Yeah, that was real weird. And there was an orange light, and there was a tadpole creature that our city defender had to dispatch. But, you know, that could all be coincidence. But when it happened again yesterday in the afternoon,
Wait, is that what that light was?
a few hours after I talked to you folks, and I left thinking, well, these people are probably on the up and up because look, they're trying to help this person who got robbed. Well, I don't know what's going on anymore, and I need some answers."
We actually just waltzed past your office moments before we saw that, or perhaps after. There's no way we could have had anything to do with that. And did you say another tadpole fell through? Or
Oh, it was
jellyfish, or
not.
what?
I don't even know. Like, I need to ask you questions before I give you more details.
All right, well then let them out.
I'm waiting for them to put their stuff on the table.
They're perfectly fine. If you want to have a good relationship with us, if you want to have some trust established here, it has to go both ways.
She presses a button on the wall, and all of a sudden your ears kind of like they pop a little bit, and you can hear everything. She says, "Are you all gonna answer some questions that I've got in regards to the attack that happened yesterday.
What attack?
We're not playing stupid in this. We actually are stupid. We don't know what happened.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't call her stupid.
Oh,
Just
you know what I mean.
unknowledgeable.
In the agriculture district, there was a very large creature that attacked, and we had our hands full dealing with it. And it was maybe 2 hours after I left you in the university district.
So, if you're actually concerned, if you think we could have had something to do with some natural disaster happening on the other fucking side of town that we've never even been to, if you are that concerned, we did do some shopping yesterday, and I'm very certain that the shopkeep would say that we were there. At that time, we were in no way, shape, or form anywhere close to that. We had nothing to do with it.
What shop did you go to?
What was it called? It was had to do with
Something
cats and
whiskers?
candles. Wicks.
Wicks and whiskers?
I think that was it, yes.
Helen calls someone, actually walks out down the hallway and says, "Can you check over at the Wicks and Whiskers?" Yeah, just ask them if they saw them. Yeah, the tall one is obviously the most identifiable. Yeah, go. And she comes back. All right. So, who are you? Why were you with Malgan Rommel when he died?
And with that, is Ash still holding me? What is the situation here?
I'm not just holding you. I'm like, looking at you like, are you okay?
Bro, no.
There's music
God
playing, some
damn it,
Miles
Juno.
Davis.
Music only you can hear, like this Steve West.
Yes.
I'm going to wiggle my way out of the Ashen One's arms and walk over, and I still have my note from Malgan Rommel, and I'm going to reach between the bars, and I'm going to place it down on that little table that she has for us. I'm going to tap it twice.
Okay.
This.
She looks at it. She's going to pick it up and take several steps back. And with a slight wave of her hand, she's going to cast a spell. And white and green light starts to shine from her eyes. And she's basically just poring over the document with these lights kind of shining in her eyes. And after a moment, she stops. The lights go out in her eyes, and she puts the paper back on the table, and she says, "Okay, so he sent for you."
He did.
To my
All of us.
understanding?
Did he say why he sent for you?
Before any of us answer that question, could you tell me what your relationship with him was?
Well, I am, as the council, one of the council people for the Shallows District, I am responsible for basically every refugee that comes to Seagate for miles and miles around. Every 4 years, we manage to elbow our way into this city. And the good people here in the Shallows allow us to live with them as the rest of our countryside is basically completely flooded. So my relationship with Malgan is I am trying the best to make sure that my people continue to have a place to stay, and we continue to have the resources we need to go back out.
Tell me, what is your opinion, your standing with the treaty that is currently under discussion?
I've been siding with Malgan for a
Insight
while.
check.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
DC 15.
Don't need to tell me until I roll so I can be disappointed then.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. I'm disappointed now. Okay. That is a 7.
Okay. Everyone else can make an insight check if you want.
I will.
Okay.
Another natural 20. I'm telling you, these dice, my white dice, beautiful. You see that? It's backwards on the camera.
Can you share?
Beautiful. Yeah, actually, I have 2. I have a white and a completely black one as well.
So she's telling the truth. She's being pretty earnest about it. But yeah, until recently, like, I've been on his side. Everyone from the Shallows and anywhere in the lower city, we've been resisting this because we know that it's coming with a lot of strings attached. The problem is there are people that are responsible for the resources that I need for my people who don't want me to object to this treaty anymore. And our strongest proponent, our strongest person who was against that treaty is dead right now.
Cinder is going to look to her party real quick, little glance, kind of like raising her eyebrows a little bit, kind of cocking her head, kind of like asking, like, should we talk, kind of gesture.
I would like to not be standing with bars between us if we are going to have a conversation about this. With all due respect, I personally do not belong here. And by here, I mean in a cage. What?
I know, right?
Sorry. My heart stopped.
She walks over to the door and pulls out a key and unlatches it, and she opens it and she says, "Come on."
And can we have a conversation where we're not in a basement either?
Absolutely. And she guides you back upstairs to the first floor.
Throughout that entire interaction, so I was up at the bars trying to figure that out. And so when they came up, the entire time, Cyrus has just been staring daggers at Helen. He has not moved one muscle. He has not made any motion to speak. And as she walked off to go whisper to whoever, his eyes just tracked hers and then back. He's been just boring a hole in the side of this chick's head.
Period.
Okay. So she gestures to an empty room and says, if you want to have a private conversation, you can go in there. If you want to leave, have a conversation, come back. But you are in this city. And getting out, trying to get away, if you are responsible for any of this, I don't think that you are, we will be able to find you.
Great. All right.
So as she says this, the person who she sent out comes back in through a side entrance, and he's like panting. She goes and talks to him, and she says, yeah. All right, go get something to drink. And he runs off, and she says, your story checks out. So, yeah, let me give you, before you can have your conversation now, but I can let you know there was a enormous sea monster that penetrated the walls of the agriculture district in the dome, destroyed about 8 different farms, including the Samata Ranch, parts of the Samata Ranch. It's the biggest ranch in the agriculture district. So they are doing some major cleanup work, and we were able to get rid of that sea monster, but it has destroyed a very large part of the agriculture district.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Was the Sea Glass Sentinel not around? He seems to be quite daring.
He was able to take care of it with some help from some others.
Did he show up last second?
No, he was fighting that thing.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot to take in.
Actually, no, insight check. I'm sorry. Gosh, I love these dice. 24.
Just gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. It's
Sorry.
fine.
I don't mean to rub it in. I'm just so happy that I found it. It was like warming up underneath my heater.
It seems like she's on the up and up right now.
Okay.
All right, so do you guys want to talk here, go somewhere else, and come back? What do you want to do?
Really quick, Hubelio, the person that she sent out and came back, did we get a look at this individual when they came back to report?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Over the table, above the table, whatever the term is.
Mhm.
My brain is like going mental right now because like he took his time. He stood on a roof. The Sea Glass Sentinel just chilled out on the roof, and then the second something falls and it's not Morgan, he's there fighting it from the beginning. That's all. I just needed to vent that.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're all thinking the same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
it's sus. It's sus.
I've never hated a character so much. Like, and by proxy, I just hate Jubes.
Hey, Jubs, remember that it cancels out him defending you earlier.
Oh, wait.
You know, you are playing dice with fate right now.
Hey, all right. At least I don't have Alex's dice set, okay? You know, I couldn't get much worse, so.
Or Sarah's.
Oh my goodness.
Or Sarah's today, actually. Yeah.
Guys, too soon.
We can have a conversation here. I was hoping to actually talk to you, Ellen, now instead of later.
Okay.
If my party is okay with that, of course. I don't want to act on my own.
That's just fine with me.
Ash is just going to kind of give a nod.
Cyrus is far too angry to respond still.
Fair enough.
I'm sure it's fine.
We can have a bit of a conversation. Before everything happened yesterday, my plan was to meet with you and tell you about some potential, you know, there's been some thieving going on in our marketplace. And I was going to give you a job to track that down to see if you could figure out who's responsible. To be honest with you, I've got a lot of responsibilities as far as the cleanup. Even though it didn't happen in my district, I need to make sure that not only the proper resources are being expended to fix this issue and to get repairs going. I also need to make sure that those resources and materials are not being pulled from what I am supposed to be getting for my people. That is honestly a big part of what I need to be making sure doesn't happen. But I've got some responsibilities that I need to take care of. But if you've got some questions for me, I can absolutely help you out, give you whatever information you'd like.
Okay, my first question is, you said we were fighting this giant sea creature, and by we, did you mean also you?
By the time I arrived, they had already injured it enough that it had gotten away. They drove it
Okay.
off.
Wait, sorry. So it's still alive. Did it leave the dome?
It left the dome.
How did it get in? Did it just crash through?
I mean, the same way that anyone else gets through the dome. I mean, the thing is that until that tadpole crushed Malgan, we didn't see large sea creatures coming through the dome. They stick to their own territory. They don't invade. We don't have stuff flopping through that dome. If you noticed, when you came here, you came down that elevator, you noticed that it's not exactly difficult to walk through a pane of air, right?
It's not.
But they don't really want to be in the air, so they aren't normally.
So you've had attacks in this town each day for the last 2 days.
That's right.
Has anything possibly changed that would cause that?
The only thing that's changed is that there's a group of people that haven't been here up until 2 days ago, but I believe your story. I don't think that you are the direct cause of this, but there's other people that may not think that.
Well, they can think whatever they want. They didn't do it.
And how would you know that we just arrived?
I asked some questions about you. I didn't know who you were at the funeral. I was considering hiring you on. I've asked around. It's a large city, but it's not an infinitely large city.
Okay, leading on to my next question after my first. Did anybody there after the attack mention us by name or appearance at all?
At the attack?
Yes.
The one yesterday. Is that what you mean?
The one yesterday, yeah. The one that she rudely booby-trapped her floor for.
That was rude.
Instead of having a sit-down conversation as adults.
I will say, though, the infrastructure here is actually a bit impressive. Just wish it hadn't been used against us.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to anyone in the upper city in regards to you folks. Save for one of the counselor's nephews that was on the elevator with you. Do you remember a guy named Castor?
Charming fellow.
Well, he's been talking a little bit about how you arrived 2 days ago.
And I'm sure you had good things to say, correct?
Not exactly, no. No.
It's quite a character, that one. Might not use him as a reliable witness.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I wasn't about to kill on sight at the behest of someone with that sort of a reputation, but I did.
Well, that door was starting to burn.
Oh, that? No. You wouldn't have died from that.
Oh, no, I know. That's why I kept on going.
Okay.
All right, so we've had this lovely chat. We've, I assume, cleared our good names. Now that we're all here and we're not behind bars, being threatened, or anything of that nature, what exactly would you have of us?
Well, I think that the thief threat is still a major issue for our district. I would still hire you on to get to the bottom of that. I don't know if that's something that you'd be interested in. I've got, let's see. If you can find out where they're stockpiling the stuff that they're stealing and return that, I'd say that'd be worth about 100 gold to me.
Each?
In total.
Some of these inns are rather expensive, though they really shouldn't be.
If you'd like, I could work on getting some more affordable accommodations for you as well.
Cinder looks towards the party to kind of gauge what their thoughts are.
I need something from you. If you can provide. We have run into multiple occasions where we have fallen, and I have not been able to get people up in time. I was wondering if you could provide me of a healer's pack, any kind of medical supplies of any kind.
Oh, yeah. We've got plenty of that. She opens a drawer. She has some healing supplies, including 4 health potions.
Oh, shit. Okay. Question above table.
Mm-hmm.
Those healing supplies. I didn't really know how to ask for it on character because I'm a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm specifically looking for a healer's kit. Those medical supplies that she gives me, would that be healer's kit level?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. Jubs is on the nice list.
For now.
He
now.
did just have you guys fall through a chute.
Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't have to take a damage.
I didn't fall. I jumped.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So that's going to be 4 potions of healing.
Just the base level?
Mm-hmm.
One for each of us?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so Violet's gotten some goodies. Haven't quite seen any nods of consent or shakes of dissent from Juno or from Cyrus.
Who is this Juno of which you speak?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
who
that's a
is
good
this?
question.
Who is this?
I'm
Ooh.
sorry. The
Wow.
Ashen one.
I am okay with anything that has a bed and doesn't smell like mold.
Well, I meant as far as helping out with this thieving situation.
I am okay with anything that doesn't involve. I'm sorry. It's hard to play the Ash one sometimes.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. Gosh, I love him so much, but he's so yeah. Anyways, yes, I don't mind assisting, especially after getting some healing items.
And noticing Cyrus's not so resting bitch face that he had earlier, Cinder definitely looks at him like full on eye contact, trying to get some answers from him.
Yeah, over in like the corner of whatever the room is, just like standing with my arms crossed, just steaming. Make eye contact with you. Yeah, sure. Let's do some good for the town.
Well, I've never heard him more enthusiastic.
Mhm.
I'm slightly turned on.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
It just came out. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Cinder will look over to
Helen?
Helen. I was about to say Ellen. I knew that wasn't right. Look over to Helen. All right. So it seems like we're all going to help out with this. Do you have an idea of where to start?
The bazaar plaza, the market with all the tents,
Hmm.
that's where they normally operate, and they're either stealing from individuals or from the vendors themselves. And once you've located them and are ready to incarcerate, bring them in, bring their stuff in. You can check in with Bartholomew here. She gestures to the guy that ran in and was panting, and she said, I'm probably not going to be here. I've got some stuff I need to take care of, but Bart will take care of you. He'll be able to get you set up with impounding whatever stuff you dig up, and also he'll be kind of your point of contact here at my office if you need to check in for whatever reason.
All right, good to know. What district is that in?
We're in the Shallows district.
No, I know. I mean the plaza.
It's
Right there.
So it's the from the description.
Don't give me that cheek, Cyrus.
From the description, it's the place where you got your coffee at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Never mind then.
And with that, she says, I need to get going. So if you're undertaking the job, then that's fantastic. I can pay you this 25 gold up front. The rest is payable on delivery. And you folks have a good day. Sorry for the misunderstanding, but I hope you can understand that I need to take some precautions every once in a while.
To a certain degree, yes.
As daggers are stared back at her, she says, fair enough. All right. See y'all later. And she
All right.
she heads out.
Second she leaves, I'm gonna look to my party. With all the respect for the position that she's in, what a bitch! A booby trap.
I know. Okay. That was not cool of her. I gotta say, she does have some style, though.
Well, where I come from, that's not normal.
It's
If
not
you
normal
have
where I
a
come from
dis-
either.
If you have a dispute that you need to work out with somebody, you usually invite them over for some afternoon tea, and you sit around a table and you discuss.
Hmm.
Maybe throw around money here or there, but that's about it. I don't
I
booby traps.
I understand, but all I'm saying, just objectively speaking, is that there is a bit of flair to it.
You want to take her to bed, don't you?
No.
Insight check. Insight check.
Thank you. We were all thinking it.
I'm rolling my
Damn, you
lucky
guys.
dice too.
Cinder, this can be a persuasion or a deception. You don't have to tell us what it is.
I'm trying to think of what it would be.
We'll make the roll and then decide later. Decide after. What did Violet get on the insight check?
22.
A 22.
Mm-hmm. +7, baby.
Fucking insight, guys. Fucking insight. That's going to be an 18.
Okay.
And what you would get from that, Violet, is that Cinder is not sure.
That tells a larger story than a yes or no.
It's no pleasing you people.
A scandal.
And on that note, I think we are going to take our break. So
You
we
can
will be
ponder on
back.
it more, Sarah.
That was not a role I was
you want to
expecting
fuck
to have.
Helen?
I don't know.
Are we still live?
We are still live at
Great,
the moment.
love
yeah.
it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you very much, everybody. See you in a few.
See you soon.
I'm back in. And welcome back, everyone. We are out of the break. You guys are out of the break. I mean, out of jail once again for some of us. And you've survived your run-in with Helen Stansberry. And you're looking at a potential quest coming up here, a little side quest, perhaps.
All right, I'm just going to look to your companions. All right, so should we get on with it?
Are we in such a great rush to go and be so gracious?
I don't know. I just personally want to feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, I suppose it's something.
I'm most excited for not paying 5 gold for a room for a night.
That will be nice.
And she did give me supplies.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine physically. I'm rather pissed off. I
Was
mean,
it a trap?
don't tell me to come stop by your place and have a chat about some work and then drop me down a laundry chute into a prison cell and not let me talk. I am not particularly keen on her. So, yeah, again, I'm fine. All my hands or all my fingers and toes still where they ought to be. I think I still got all my teeth, but God damn, it ain't a good way to ingratiate yourself to a group of somebody's, you know?
No, it's not.
It's fair points. Ash, actually, I wanted to actually give you my healing potion. I don't need it. You should have 2.
I don't understand why won't you hold on to yours?
So the difference between you and I is I stand back in the fights. When we do get into them, I know we've only had 1 or 2 or 3. But you tend to fall quicker than I do, so I just want to take the precautions to... in case I can't get to you.
Ash, if I were you, don't overthink it and just take it. God, he's overthinking it.
I will take it, I guess, if you're gifting this to me.
Absolutely.
I'll just reach out and kind of take it and put it in my pocket.
That makes me very happy.
Fast forward to you going down first.
Stop.
That's bad juju, man.
Anyways, he's just gonna kind of like nod his head, just like, thank you.
It's also a thank you for catching me so I didn't completely eat my own hooves.
I would not. You're welcome. I do not see how you would eat your own hoofs, but
It's an
if you are
expression
hungry,
if I were to fall and completely fold in on myself because I fell so hard, and my mouth would be where my hooves are. It's just an expression. Don't take it literally.
yes, an expression, of course, I understand.
Yes. Good. Um, so I've never hunted thieves before. I am not a thief. I've never had to deal with thieves.
Mm-hmm. And
I was hoping to open that into a conversation of what are we doing? Did you think I was going to insult you?
no.
Okay. Because I don't mean to, by any means.
Is this is this what you do? We want to focus on this right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something better to focus on?
We're 4 out of 5 still.
Well, he knows where to find us. I'm sure he's doing
Apparently.
something very important. And we can at least know as of yesterday, he seems to be alive and well.
I would say we are very capable as well.
Oh, I know we are. We got ourselves a little group. I'm worried about Blue all off by himself, but I'm off my game, perhaps. Maybe you guys are right.
I got a bit of a different vibe from you regarding Vel before. You softening up?
It's mostly a matter of pragmatism.
I suppose I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, Violet is not exactly wrong. I mean, we've some of us here have had less than ideal luck with the violence thus far. In general, he seemed like he could take a hit a little bit better. So, yeah, like I said, he's probably. You guys are right. I'm sure he's probably doing all right. But that being said, come dawn tomorrow, if we ain't seeing him again, you will have to admit something's up by that point, right?
I don't know, honestly. We've only known him for a few hours, really. Like, we've barely even gotten a chance to talk to him. We don't know his story. We don't really know what drives him. Perhaps Ash might. I mean, you seem to be close.
Yes, I have stayed with Belle for a few, well, I guess not a few days, a few weeks during travels. He is often one who would go off on his own to ponder or occasionally grumble in his room. This is not anything that is unusual, but I do worry, not in suspicion, but more so in, I guess, if he is okay.
Well, I mean, you obviously know him better than the rest of us put together. So, I mean, if it's in character, I I don't know if it's smart, but I'll follow your guidance on that one. Uh, and I hope you have some good insight.
Yeah, I like to think I do. I I do hope that we see him relatively soon. It is frustrating to have to fight these battles without him.
Yeah. Well, either way, I am still very poor, and as much as I dislike this woman, she is offering us a fairly sizable amount of gold, so yay, we are the police.
Oh, please don't say it like that.
Yay, we are the police.
No, that's even worse. Just don't say that. Just don't say that, please.
Cyrus gets inspiration.
Ugh.
We are crime fighters.
I don't like that either.
I was trying to make it better.
No, honestly, I've just lost lots of enthusiasm for this job now.
Well, at
think
least
about
we're
the
on the
gold.
same level.
I'm very enthusiastic still. I think it's a great start to building better relationships with the people above.
She could have started by building better relationships with us. Just saying.
That's very true, but sometimes you have to take the high road.
Sometimes it gets exhausting. Taking the high road all the fucking time.
I'm aware.
Hmm.
I'm very, very aware of that.
All right, so we have to go out there, find some thieves. We need to attract some thieves in order to find them. I'm just going to suggest it. I think perhaps setting up baits might be helpful, and then having some of us keep an eye out and watch the situation. I stand out like a sore fucking thumb. That's well identified. I also know Violet stands out as well, but in a bit more of a posh, refined sort of way.
Thank you.
So, what would you like us to do?
I like the bait idea. I don't. From what I do know, maybe they would want to steal from me more than they would want to steal from you.
You look like you might have more.
Exactly. I didn't want to say it because I felt like it would have been an insult to you.
Honestly, no, it wouldn't.
Okay.
It's not quite my cup of tea anymore.
Okay. Well, do we want to do this now? Do we want to wait until later, tomorrow?
As far as I'm concerned, can't speak for everyone, of course, but no time like the present.
It'd be a good idea to at least get a better idea of the surroundings, what's where, what's easy to get in and out of, who has stalls that perhaps lie somewhat out of their peripheral vision, maybe a surplus of goods stacked out back behind. Sorry. Yeah, let's take a stroll and see what we can see.
Okay.
Well said.
Are we splitting up again?
So before you decide, I'd like to paint the picture for you just a little bit here. From what you remember of this plaza area, there are some tactical decisions that you may need to make, and I'll give you maybe like a few minutes to strategize a little bit, but I want to introduce you to a special event that we are going to have here. And as soon as you're ready to do your investigation, like if you are ready to start questioning folks, like vendors, if you're ready to start looking at, individuals that might be suspicious, I want to bring you to a page here. We're going to switch over to our combat screen. This is not going to be a typical combat. And the map may not show, we may have to adjust the map a little bit here on the fly as you move around here. But this is going to be the plaza. You're going to be in initiative order. So you are going to be rolling initiative. It's not going to be a regular fight, though, because the actions that you can take are you'll be able to move. You'll be able to investigate someone to see if they match the description of someone that may have stolen something. You'll be able to ask vendors or individuals if they have seen a thief. Now, be aware that the vendors are going to be a little bit more reliable because, well, the vendors are not the thief. One of these tokens on the board here is a thief. And there is going to be details that you find out as far as their description. Now, the tokens are random tokens, so don't take anything as far as the look of these tokens. So we'll mark them up as you guys investigate and everything. But you'll have pieces of information you can gather as far as what the thief may look like if someone was stolen from. But just be aware, if you say to someone, I'm looking for a thief, and it happens to be the thief, they may end up realizing that you're looking for them. And they may slip away. Now, investigating from 5 feet away incurs no penalty. If you're investigating from 10 feet away, it's a -1 to your roll. 15 feet, -2 to your roll, so on and so forth. So the further away you are when you're investigating, you'll have a little bit of a minus. So, with that said, I would say you can go ahead and formulate a strategy or discuss your tactics here. Like I said, you still have a few minutes here to discuss that. But I kind of wanted to give you the parameters because it's not a typical interaction here. This is a little event that I've put together.
I hope the character icons on there match Darrow Barrow, Zataya. I saw that, and I saw Darrow actually, and I got triggered. Anyways, but discussion time.
Is there anywhere in this bazaar that, like, are there benches? Is there any seating area? Anything?
In the hut in the northeast corner, there might be some seating, as well as the hut to the west, just south of where you guys are. There might be some seating in there as well.
Are we still wanting to set me up as bait?
I think that might still be a good idea. It's a little bit larger than I anticipated. So we set you up as bait. And I think that, well, it's definitely going to be a lot easier for Cyrus to keep an eye on you and not, strike any suspicion. Ash, you might catch some attention. You're not quite as weird as I am, but you're not quite normal either. So, I don't know. Perhaps we could serve as some sort of distraction in case things do get heated. And we can just kind of keep a general vicinity, an orbit around Violet as she does her thing. Of course, if you guys have any better ideas, please let me know, because I do not want to be responsible for being the brains of this operation.
Yeah, let's let's get some eyes up in the sky here. And I'm going to get Oz up on my shoulder and just tell him just to keep not crazy high up, because I want to be able to kind of warg up into him at any time, but just be circling this marketplace area with wherever Violet is moving through, have her be the epicenter of the circle, and then just be keeping an eye on anybody that looks like they're messing with her or anything.
There's a bit of a look of frustration on Cinder's face because it was something she was thinking of doing, but probably not the best candidate for that task.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how does one be bait? Do I just go about business, even though I'm not buying anything?
You could, I don't know, try to buy something perhaps, something cheap. You could flash that 25 gold that we got as down payment and just make sure that maybe a few too many people see how much you have. And I suppose while we're keeping an eye out on you, we can also, in general, just keep an eye on the vicinity, see if there's any sort of, I don't know, suspicious activity going on. I believe crates, materials, food, resources have been going missing. So if someone is taking a bit off the top, it shouldn't be too hard to spot either.
All right. That 25 gold that we got, was it in a separate bag? Was it handed to us in like a satchel?
Yes.
A little.
Yes.
Okay. I will tie that to my belt and get ready to go be some rich asshole that complains about things being too cheap for them.
This is going to be fine, guys.
Then when Violet is heading off, I'm going to head into that hut, or over to that hut to the west.
Okay.
Because I should be able to cover the entire plaza through Oz if I'm over there.
Okay.
Oopsie, let me move myself over there.
I would like everyone to make a quick perception roll.
Hey.
Not my worst.
17.
13.
Violet?
Muted.
I was doing math, guys. Come on.
Okay, you look like you were talking. How much was that again?
21.
Oh, 21. Okay. Ashen one.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
No, dirty 20. I can't do math. You guys distracted me. That's your fault.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, those of you who got a dirty 20, you get a feeling that you're being observed. You look left. You look right. And it doesn't feel like it's from anyone in the plaza.
And it's not from Cyrus's. Okay.
No. I'm sorry, what was your familiar's name, Cyrus?
Oz or Ozzy.
Ozzy. Okay.
It's also best boy.
Best boy.
Okay.
Best burb.
You could make a perception check for Ozzy as well if you'd like.
I think he's actually better. Yeah, he's better at that than I am.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking embarrassing. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's the best roll
He
we've all
rolls better
gotten
than you.
together.
Yeah.
And all Hubelio gives us is you feel the like a spidey tingle going down your back.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, you guys feel that? I'm just vibing over here in ignorance, oblivious ignorance.
I will also tell you that feeling seems to have started when you entered the plaza, and I will have you guys check in a little bit, make another perception roll to see if you can feel that out a little bit more, but not quite yet. So we've got Cyrus over by the that hut is actually a clam shack run by otters. And you see, it's interesting because the folks that are coming there, they're not talking to the otters, and like they're not conversing. It's like they just say to they hold up like a certain amount of money, and the otters give them a certain number of clams. There's a sign that has a picture of 5 clams for 1 silver, 10 clams for 2 silver, and 30 clams for 3 silver. So there's no discussion going on. It's just like if somebody has a question, you see like every once in a while somebody's like, how many for I'd like to have 17 clams, and the otters just like tap the sign, and then they tap the sign and they go, they shrug, and they go about their work, and so people just give them exact change, and they are given exact number of clams.
These otters are too pure for this city.
Fun
There's a chair there as well.
Yeah.
There are several chairs there that you can sit down at.
Would there be a chair that I could sit at where I'd be able to look like back, I guess, so that would be east into the plaza?
Yeah, so if you sit on the west side, they're all kind of like inward facing. Okay. So yeah, if you're sitting on the west side, you could look to the east. That's for sure.
Perfect. Yeah. So then I will do that, and I will give them 2 silver pieces and have my 10 clams.
You have received 10 clams.
Are they cooked?
No, they're fresh.
Wonderful. It's been like 25 years since I've had clams, and I can't remember if I can eat them raw or not. So I'm just gonna tuck them away and not risk it.
They see the one that delivers you the clams sees you just putting away, and he like taps you on the wrist, and he just and he produces another clam, and he shakes it, and he's like, and he gets a small stone out, and cracks the clam open with the stone, and just like pulls it out and eats it. It's like nom 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 nom, and then he just like smiles at you, and he's like, huh?
Okay. Then in that case, I will set them down on the counter in front of me, pull out one of my daggers, and kind of just start shucking clams and having a snack while I'm keeping an eye on things.
He pats your elbow and like rubs it just a little bit. He nods and then walks away. All right.
Those clams are going to be hallucinogens or something. Like, I'm waiting for it. He's going to pop that clam, and he's just going to black out, and it's like ninja otters, the thieves.
Why are you suspicious of the otters? They are precious.
Otters, okay, no. 1 sec. Above table. Otters are evil. They are evil.
No.
And no. I've worked with otters. They're adorable, but they're evil. They're smart, intuitive, and cute.
They hold their partner's hand downstream.
And they also go spraint, which is when they poop and they smear their tail all over it to scent mark.
You know what? I don't care, Juno. You can shush. They're adorable. I don't need real life in my fantasy game. Thank you very much.
All right.
I thumb my nose at you, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't I bite my thumb at you?
There's 2 of them. Just bite my thumb or thumb your nose.
I Anyways,
Thank you, B.
like walking through, are there any stalls that look like they would be more higher end, like jewelry?
So there
I'm
are
asking
some
for a lot in the shallows, I know.
jewelry related stalls, but they don't seem to be like high end. So like a lot of them will have like seashells or like non-precious stones. Nothing that would be considered extremely rare or expensive.
Well, poop. And there's like no other stalls that would give off more. Hey, look at me! Spend all your money here.
There's definitely less of an air of advertisement. Like in the trade district, there was definitely a focus on
Mm-hmm.
drawing people in. Like, come see our stuff. It's great. It's amazing. It's more like a farmer's market almost, where the people that are there are just making sure that their operations are working properly. There's nobody there that's like hyping it up. There's nobody waving like a sign and spinning it and like saying like, come get this cool stuff. It's not quite that vibe.
Okay, well, as much as I hate this, but as Violet is walking through, she's gonna kind of like look over, ask like a price, and anything that's like below like 15 gold, she's gonna scoff at. Oh god, it makes me feel bad.
There's a lot. There's definitely going to be some scuffing. So if that's the next thing that we're doing here, I'm going to have each of you roll initiative, and we'll begin this little event.
Oh shit, that was a bad roll. Oh fuck, it's
What'd
a
you get?
9.
A Violet on a 9. Okay.
I have a 13.
Thank you.
19 for me.
I got a 16.
16.
Well, you all think you're better than me or something? Like what?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Huh.
know I'm better than you.
What the fuck?
And you know what? You know the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frontline whatever this is.
Don't
I'm
you
kidding.
dare.
I'm kidding. I'm
Don't
kidding.
you dare.
I'm kidding.
Too soon.
All right. Too soon. PTSD. I get it. Okay. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm just getting things set here. All right. So as we begin here, you get a sense that every time you gather information or you investigate someone successfully, it's bringing you closer to your goal in some way or another. And just to let you know, these investigations are going to be DC 10. And if you roll considerably higher, you will find out more than one piece of information about the person you're investigating. So, let's start with Cyrus at the 19.
Yes, let us start. I'm gonna warg up into Oz, and while I'm up there, I'm looking for someone wearing, other than me, wearing dark clothing, with a hood, especially if they have like multiple like pouches around their belt, their waist area. But someone that looks like they are making at least a modicum of effort to hide their appearance, but also has somewhere where they could stash some goodies.
Okay. So you're not seeing anyone that has a cloak on currently except for your party. There's also not anyone that has like multiple bags or like carrying like large packs. If you would like to swoop somewhere within 20, 15, 10, or 5 feet of any one of these people on the board here, you could do so. You could take your action with Oz to get close and investigate someone.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna have him take a little flyer up towards the northeastern hut, and I'm gonna have him land on like that is not where I am clicking, but it's like that's not where I'm trying to ping. But okay, there. So I'm going to have him like land on that tent next to that older looking gentleman, and just kind of perch up on top of the tent and take a look at that guy.
Okay. So I'll put that would be a 5-foot distance. So go ahead and make your investigation roll for him.
It's a 10, and he has plus nothing, so I guess a 10.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he has -2 intelligence, so it would be less than a 10.
Okay. So he is. I would say that you could definitely see a very bright shine coming off of the bald head of this man, and unfortunately, it's a little too distracting to discern any further details.
Yep, makes sense.
So I would say that's probably the move and the action that you've taken with Oz is probably your turn. So unless there was anything else, I think we will move on. And it is the Ashen One's turn.
I'm going to head over to I don't know what this token species is. Near the green frog. So it's like a blue fish person with a tail. I don't know if there's a different species there, and that's just a place marker.
This one right here?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks suspiciously similar to a marrow. It doesn't quite look like a marrow, but something that gives you a little bit of a flashback to your time in the ruins before you met Malgan.
I guess it's kind of hard to investigate them all the way from here. Darn initiative. You had to make us roll. I should have moved closer beforehand. Well, I want to see if I can investigate from this distance.
Okay.
I would like to see, based off of, I guess with my kind of archaeology kind of background, I'm going to say based off of their like appearance, I want to see if there's anything that would be, I guess, kind of just like weird or suspicious for somebody who seems like of the sea to be selling. Because I don't know, you would think that they'd be selling, sea related items. That'd be kind of a demand that only they and their species could probably fill with their body. So I just want to see if there's anything else that just seems kind of out of place for them, if I can tell that from here.
So you can definitely investigate that guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tougher to figure that out than to investigate like this person right here. But if you would like to, you can make that investigation roll.
My investigation number is so bad. I just realized. Ooh. Let's see. I got a 17 minus 3, which equals 14.
Okay. So you can tell that individual is wearing blue pants.
So yeah, say that again. You were quiet.
That individual is wearing blue pants.
Do you know you also sound a little underwater?
How about now? Does it sound bad?
Now
Perfect.
you're good.
Am I also good then?
Now
No,
you
it
are
is.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is wearing blue pants.
Blue. Did you say blue pants? Nice. Then does he have a tail? Like, they have legs?
Legs, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I thought it would have like a serpenty mermaid tail or something. Maybe it was just the icon. Yeah. Okay. Pants. That's a tricky one. I guess I will end my turn. I can't really do much more than that from here.
All right. So there's going to be a few NPCs moving around. And it is Cinder's turn.
Okay, so I know we haven't moved Violet's token on the map, but I know she was also starting to do her bait thing.
Mhm.
Whereabouts would she be as she is starting to do her bait thing?
I would say you could hold your turn to basically wait for her to initiate that. If you'd want to wait.
Oh, I thought you already did initiate. Okay.
I think that was the plan, but then we entered the event to roll initiative.
Okay. So I guess I'll probably stay in the vicinity, but I will just kind of go ahead and I'll move a little bit over to the southeast. I'll move, southwest. I know my directions really good. And I guess as she is there, she's going to look at the person to the south. What does she see with that?
Are you? You see a woman with a scarf on. It doesn't. She look. The token looks a little bit like a bandit, but she's not a bandit.
Oh, I figured. I just wanted a word picture, sir.
Mm-hmm. So you see someone poking at some oranges, asking the merchant, "Are these fresh?"
Okay. Can I hold my investigation to kind of track what Violet is going to do and just kind of gauge that interaction?
Sure. Yeah, and then if you want to, after Violet takes her turn, like if there's something that you want to do with that action, I'm fine with you holding that action.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. A few more NPCs moving around. And Violet, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to make my way into the crowd. 10, 20, 25, 30. Kind of moving same-ish direction as Cinder, but acting like I don't know her.
Okay.
And whatever stalls I pass, I'm doing the whole broke, like you guys are broke kind of thing. I don't know how to be an asshole, guys. I'm the sweetest.
Just scoff or whatever at him. Just be like,
Only 10 gold for this? I'm worth much more.
So the merchant at the little like gray and red striped tent that you're at, like turns to you when you scoff, and he says, "You know, if I had something that valuable, it wouldn't last very long. I mean, I just had somebody with a silver belt steal something from my stand like 5 minutes ago."
I am looking around for somebody with a silver belt if there's anybody in my... Not really.
Okay. You
But
do
if there's
not.
anybody in my eye line.
You do not see them. Anyone obviously wearing a silver belt, but investigating someone on a future turn may reveal more.
Okay, and since Cinder was right there, she heard that, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
I guess that'll end my turn.
Okay. And I'm okay with everyone kind of having a collective knowledge about this, especially with Ozzy being like eyes in the sky kind of a thing. It's okay for us to have a little bit of shared knowledge here. All right. So a few more movements.
Could I use my held investigation to kind of vibe check the... I'm not sure what it is, but to vibe check the one who just kind of moved closer to us in our towards our west.
This one?
Can you ping again? I didn't see.
Sure.
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Yep, you can go ahead and make an investigation action.
Okay.
It's going to be a -4.
Ew. Not good at investigation anyway. Oh. Yep. That's a 4.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you do not detect anything
Okay.
at the moment. All right. That's the end of the turn. And we've got Violet with 1 clue, and the Ashen one with 1 clue. And it is now Cyrus's turn.
All right. Okay, so as folks have moved around, I'm going to have the Ozman just kind of head back up, circling, and then I am going to get up out of my chair, and for some reason or another stumble out of this hut, and I'm gonna stumble to the south, hiccuping as I go, and I'm gonna stumble over towards this tent over here, and like almost fall over into the what I assume is the Yuan Ti.
Mm-hmm.
She looks very dignified.
Indeed.
She looks
Yes.
very capable and professional, and I would like to ascertain whether or not that's an accurate thought.
Go ahead.
Quick
and-
question,
Yes, go ahead.
if I may.
Yes.
Could Cyrus's expertise with Yuan-Ti musculature help with this interaction?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you get a +2 to your roll here. Make your investigation with a +2. Oh my goodness.
24.
I can't believe that came through. Okay. So this, let's see.
That's of all the things that are coming to be useful at some time later.
I still
God
want
damn
that
it.
backstory, Alex.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So you get a really good look at this person. They are wearing a silver belt, a red bag. They are wearing a long sleeve shirt. No pants. I mean, it's C1E7. And carrying one book. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues that you have discovered. Well done.
I will kind of like in my stupor, like, shove myself back off of her. My apologies, madam. I appear to have hit the sauce a little too hard this morning. I meant no offense by my grasping hands there. Good morning to you. And gonna turn and put my back to her and then stumble off a few more feet.
She
and
hisses.
Oh,
Okay. And says, see that it doesn't happen again.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ashen one, you are up.
That was a great voice, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very accurate. I would ideally like something a little bit more than pants. So let me count real quick. I'm gonna go. How do I do this? Forgot how to ping, but I'm gonna go up here to investigate this older gentleman.
Okay.
By the stands, kind of towards the top and a little bit on the outskirts of all of the stands. I'm going to stand at a distance here, and I guess I'm a little curious as to why like so many people are moving around if they're bending and manning stands.
So these look like they're all shoppers.
Shoppers, yeah, okay.
Yes. So none of the tokens. I apologize if I wasn't clear with this, but none of the tokens on the board are vendors. So each of the vendors is just in a tent,
Perfect,
not being displayed by a token. All of these tokens are your suspects.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm going to investigate the older gentleman, to see if anything stands out about him.
Ashen one, you can actually make insight checks.
Ooh,
if you would like.
Checks, plural. I'll make 2.
No.
No. You can't take that back.
1 per turn, but
with advantage.
You could do insight rather than investigation, because
So greedy.
Because I just feel like the Ashen one might try to be like intuiting like something about these people. Like, tell me a little bit about how the Ashen One is detecting someone's innocence or guilt.
I would definitely say he's probably just staring kind of directly at them, just kind of like tapping, at his chin, just like, maybe kind of just looking like a very lost window shopper. Not necessarily like like he doesn't have glasses or something. Like he's like, what the heck? It's more just like a window shopper kind of looking, like he's deep in thought. And I don't really think it matters because I had got a 7.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, that bald head is just very shiny today.
I still think I should have gotten that advantage. I should have been inspired. That's all right. Then I moved as much as I can. Yeah, that's going to be it, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, I do want to be, at the same time, I'm going to kind of be paying attention to the stuff on my person, since it has been mentioned multiple times that we are dealing with a thief. I'm going to be keeping extra attention just on my person and my, my rings and my pouches and all that.
Sure. Okay. Cinder, it's your turn.
DM, I have a question for you. Could I also make an argument for inciting instead of investigating?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. So Cinder is going to move over to the west, kind of coming under this purple umbrella stand that we have over here. And she's just going to kind of like, she's going to be looking at whatever the wares are at this particular stand, but she's also kind of like side-eyeing that individual to her right, from her perspective. The frog token, if you will.
Okay. Yes.
And I will now roll dice to see if I get any innocent or guilty vibes from this individual, if I may.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, dice. Finally, give me a little slack. That's a 17.
A 17. All right. So this frog guy looks pretty familiar, or pretty similar to the monk that you.
The comedian.
Yeah, medium sized. Yeah.
No, I said comedian.
The comedian. Yes.
Yeah.
The comedian. Yeah. Not exactly, like his skin is like a slightly yellower shade. Looks almost a little bit like a tree frog type of fella, but yeah, he is medium sized. And you see that he is carrying 2 books. He has a short sleeved shirt on, and he has a blue bag. And you have determined 3 clues. Ooh.
Okay.
So just as a
turn. Oh.
So just as a reminder, you can also use your turn to question vendors as well. So you can either investigate someone or you can question a vendor. But we can continue on. 3 clues for Cinder. All right. Let's see. A few more folks, just moving around a bit. Okay. And now it is Violet's turn.
Okay. I guess just keeping up the same act, but I'm gonna make my way southward. 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of passing by this fellow here. And I'm going to stop at this little hut shack thingy.
Okay.
And I kind of just want to eye up this individual here with the beautiful border.
That one there.
There's nobody else around with the beautiful border, Jubs.
Okay. So go ahead and make your investigation or insight check.
That's cocked. Ugh. This is where all my bad rolls come in, guys. 15. And that's all thanks to my modifier. Yeah.
All right. He has a red bag and a short sleeved shirt.
Silver belt.
It's hard to tell with the shirt. So you do not see that.
Take it off.
But you do earn you do earn 2 clues.
Okay. I suppose that ends my turn.
That is the end of your turn. A few other things are happening. Just see people shopping, visiting stalls. And that is the end of that round. We've got Violet at 3 clues, Cinder at 3 clues, Ashen 1 with a clue, and Cyrus with 5 clues. And it is the top of the turn order. Cyrus, you are up.
All right. I don't want to go too far away from the Yuan T.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to kind of get out of her eyesight for a second. So now that I'm over on this side of this tent, I'm going to drop the drunk act and walk a little bit south to the next tent there, and just look the shopkeeper up and down, give them a little nod. Anything not so good happened today, man?
I mean, some idiot with a red bag took some lemons. Other than that, it's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I suppose a few lost lemons are the worst of your issues. Could be worse, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad of a day.
I'll kind of peruse, his wares, and then, remembering the red bag and silver belt on the Yuan T, I'm gonna step back out, move about 10-ish feet over to the west to that tent, and kind of act like I'm looking through their stuff while I'm really keeping an eye. I mean, lemons are not much, but maybe there's more to it. So I'm going to keep an eye on that Yuan T from a little ways back.
Okay. Ashen 1, it's your turn.
Almost forgot to unmute. Well, I'm partially terrified by the icon that's below me. It looks like a homeless person with, what is that, one tooth? No, there's a couple of teeth in there.
Homeless people scare you?
No. Stop. Don't hey. Don't make this a whole PR crisis.
This one does look a little unhinged, to be fair.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's got a friendly vibe.
Unhinged.
I think, yeah, it's the icon's a little interesting. His eyes are like going in different directions or something.
bit.
Like one's up, one's a little down.
Bit manic.
Yeah, a bit manic. Anyways, I'm going to walk again towards this older gentleman with the balding gentleman with the shiny head.
Okay.
Just like I guess all bald people have, apparently, is a shiny head.
Sure.
10, 15. So I'm going to stop right here, 5 feet away from him, and then I'm going to try to investigate again.
Okay.
Totally inconspicuous.
Yes, absolutely.
I got another 4, which then plus my investigation. Oh, fuck. It's a 1. It's a dirty 1. Because I have
you're
3 on investigation.
You're rolling insight, which should be +3.
Oh, yep. +3.
Yeah.
Then that's a 7. It's the same
It's a
thing.
7. Okay. This
Have you
man
tried
does-
being better at this?
Yeah, I have tried. Thank you very much. I'm
So-
trying my best here.
Ashen one, I will give you advantage because you tried to investigate the same person in 2 rows, 2 times in a row.
Another 4 for a 7.
Stop. I'm begging here. I should have Ryan come in here and blow my dice, but I'm kidding.
Are you?
Yes, I am kidding, because
Okay.
that's going to sound like a bunch of doors. That man does not open doors quietly. It's like he's a vendetta with door handles.
All right.
I got another 4! Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm so mad. Oh my gosh.
Buddy.
Is it just like a loaded die?
Should I sample my
They
dice
got a
out
1. I don't know.
and like make you guys pay for it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah,
I'd make a lot of profit.
you would.
so crazy.
I'm just not gonna. That's 3 4s in a row. So
Right.
I'm just gonna not see anything, and then I guess turn the other way.
Juno, I'm going to give you triple advantage if you investigate him next round. So
go again.
no, the next turn you'll have triple advantage.
Oh gosh.
I
All
see
right.
how it is. He gets triple advantage. Other
Uh-huh.
people get triple disadvantage.
It's true.
I'm still gonna kind of keep my awareness up of my, my person, my being,
Okay.
and then that's gonna end my turn, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna go cry.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. Cinder is going to move down to the next stall to the south, right about there. And she's going to talk to the shopkeep. So, friends, what's interesting around here?
Oh, well, we've got plenty of wares. I've got some pottery here. I've got dishes, bowls, forks, spoons.
All right. So nothing to. What's the right word? God, I don't have the right word. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I mean, sometimes I'm breathless at the beauty of the pottery here as
God,
well.
Honestly, like the sheen that you have, I can tell you're truly a skilled craftsman. That's where you know one.
I am a genius, unrecognized in my time. It's true.
Clearly. And she's going to kind of start chatting this guy up, asking him about his technique. Does he spin on a wheel, toss on a wheel? Does he, like, what does he do for glazing? All sorts of things. Asking some questions about that because she does know a little bit about that sort of thing. But while she's doing this, though, she is just going to kind of passively keep an eye on her surroundings, be aware of what Violet is getting herself into, and just kind of carry on for the rest of the turn accordingly.
Okay.
Do I get it? Wait, I didn't do a roll. Do I get to do a roll?
So the vendor, while talking to you, doesn't seem like they're the type of person to notice if something gets stolen from their shop, because they're so self-involved that you have them talking and talking and talking about their art, and they are not paying attention to their store at all.
Okay, as they are rambling about their art, then can I just see if anyone else catches this person's disposition regarding that, and just keep an eye out, because he might be prone, or he might be the next target. Who knows?
You could roll a check on this individual that's like right next to you here.
Okay, I would like that. I said I give this person a vibe check. No, I don't.
Okay.
That was a natural one.
Ooh,
I was
okay.
hoping it was a 4.
Well, the fun part is, though, is it adds up to a 4.
There you go. Okay.
Teamwork.
All right. So that is Cinder's turn. And after a few folks meander through the market, it is now Violet's turn.
Do I still feel like that ominous gaze upon my body?
Everyone go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
What the heck do you mean, everybody? I'm the one that asked.
You can
My
Thanks,
turn.
me.
It's my turn.
I'm not.
heck?
I'm not having you do this as a part of your turn action.
You're muted, Sarah.
I was like, why isn't anyone listening to me? Jubs did mention there would be a periodic perception check when we started doing this. I at least caught
Did I
that
ask?
part. Yeah. Okay.
I got a 1 after getting a 1 that I rolled after that 4 just to test my dice. So I don't know what's up with these doubles, but I'm not having a good time.
Alex, what did you get?
I got a 17, and I distinctly remember Juno talking trash about my dice earlier. So let's just think about that.
Allegedly.
It is being recorded.
Caught you in 4K, brother.
1080p barely holds up in court, okay?
That's an 8 for me.
All right, and Violet.
I don't know if I want to tell you anymore because I'm the one that asked and you put me last. I'm hurt.
I'm sorry.
Immensely. I'm just kidding. I feel like I'm cheating because I'm rolling really average, but you also have us rolling wisdom checks. And I have a big modifier. That's a 19.
Okay.
I'm a cheater, guys.
No, you're not.
Violet notices that there's someone in that guard tower that's off to the west.
Probably Helen. Making sure we're doing our job.
You can't quite tell if they're watching you, but you feel like maybe that's why you feel like you're being observed. Anyways, it's Violet's turn.
Are you sure? Is it my turn? Or are we gonna let everybody roll again? I think 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna make my way down to this funny looking fella here
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just browsing the stalls here, and I'm gonna turn to him. Is it really all garbage here?
He looks down at you and he says, well,
Down. Oh, I'm 5 foot. Never mind. I forgot how tall I was. Sorry. Oh my God.
they say one man's trash is another man's treasure, so I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, really.
Well, I guess I'm not the other man because this is all trash. Investigate.
Okay.
Ooh. Wait, you said investigate or insight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Insight then.
Okay.
For 24.
Okay.
Shut up. I was counting on my fingers.
This individual has a green bag,
Oh.
a silver belt,
Mhm.
it's carrying 2 books, has a long sleeve shirt on, and is wearing blue pants.
Okay. So far, we know that the thief has red bag and silver belt, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pass my turn. Wait. I'm actually gonna move. There.
Okay.
I had 2 more spots, and now I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. All right. It is now Cyrus's turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have Oz come down. She's kind of like circling the center. So like I've been using that kind of purple pentagon tent as the center point. So he's kind of circling around that. He's going to come down and he's going to land on Cinder's shoulder, the one with the pauldron on it, so he doesn't claw her. And then he's gonna kind of like gently like nibble on like the top of her ear, and then he's gonna fly off her shoulder, and he's going to land on the top of the tent that the Yuan T is currently looking at, like directly looking down at her. And Cyrus is going to strut about 25 feet over to the east to this tent here.
Mm-hmm.
Size the shop keep up. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
It's good, man. Business booming.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're no trade district here, but we make enough to get by.
Right. Hey, I kind of like lean in a little conspiratorially. So between the two of us, I've heard of some stuff kind of getting up and growing legs. You lose anything recently?
Make a perception roll real quick. Or what did I say? Did I say persuasion?
Perception.
Dang it. Yeah, make a perception roll. That's fine.
Okay. It's 16.
Okay. I meant persuasion, but you passed, so.
Well, it's a 16 as well, if that helps.
Perfect. Thank you so much. He says, there was someone that swung by here they were wearing short sleeves and they took one of my plants. And he points at a display of succulent plants. And like there's a big gap in the middle, and he's like, there was a display piece there. It had some of my best succulents, and it's gone.
Ain't that a damn thing? I mean, shouldn't be too tough to find. I figure it can't be that easy to hide, can it?
I don't know. It's these thieves. They're always around. It's a real big hassle.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, no more hassle for you. At least not today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's hope.
Well, best of luck. Like I said, I will nod and kind of head off a little bit. I think I got just a little bit of movement left to go towards that to the south, and that's gonna be me.
Okay. So when Ozzy lights on Cinder's shoulder, the shopkeeper, the potter, kind of is like in mid-conversation, like he's talking about himself still. And he pauses for a second, sees Ozzy land on your shoulder and then take off. And then he's like, I guess it's true what they say, birds of a feather, huh?
Oh. Cinder does not react well to that. And she just walks away without saying any words.
The storekeeper does not notice that you do not react. And
I thought you said stork keeper for a minute, like the bird.
Oh.
I was gonna lose my mind.
Oh my gosh. It's now the Ashen One's turn.
I'm going to try again because I'm so over this. And if this literally, if I don't get it this time, I'm throwing these dice out. I'm not even kidding. They are gone. So I'm going to go down a little bit here on the other side of this market stand. And he's standing on the other side, doing something, probably something fishy, wearing short sleeve shirts and a silver belt. But I'm gonna roll for this. And what am I doing, Ubelio?
It'll be an insight check here.
With what, triple advantage?
Triple advantage.
Ooh, got it on the first try. Let's see. That is a 17.
Do you want to try for a higher number? You can roll 2 more times. It's going to be at least a 17 here.
A 4.
Okay.
You think you're so funny, B. I know where you live, all right? Well, I know what state.
The state is scared now.
I'm going with the first one because the second one was an 8. So,
Okay.
or third one was an 8.
So you look at him over, and was that a 17 on the die or after your modifier?
Dirty 17.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. You notice he has brown pants, short sleeves, and a red bag.
Pretty suspicious. But I haven't been around my people. I haven't heard the stuff they have.
I'm saying that you all have a communal knowledge as far as what the shopkeepers have said and how they've described the culprit. So what did I say? Brown pants, short sleeves, and what?
Red bag.
Red bag. Okay.
Which I believe all I'm missing right now is that silver belt.
And you got 3 clues off of that. Nice. All right. That's your turn. This guy's going to do that.
So I don't have to go over to my friends here and just fill them in on it. They'll automatically.
It's cumulative. So yeah, we're gonna stretch a little bit of disbelief and say that you guys have a communal knowledge of these individuals here.
Fair enough.
We have brain worms.
I mean,
I think I can speak telepathically.
Can you?
I actually don't know. I think I'd have to look it up. I think maybe.
Okay.
That's a valid question.
Cinder,
anyways, go Cinder.
Okay. I'm not taking notes because it's noisy when I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask a question.
I'm keeping notes on everything, and I will share. I will share with you.
Thank you. Okay. So does the Yuan Ti, who is standing in front of me, do they have short sleeves? Do we know? Was that determined?
Long sleeves have been determined.
Yeah, that's not a qualifier. Okay. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay. I think Cinder is going to do something a little different. Cinder is going to kind of walk past between the stall and between that person who is there, in that gap there. And as she does so, she's going to accidentally bump into them.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I'm so sorry. And just kind of judging by how that individual reacts, how they shift their weight, how they catch themselves to avoid falling over if they do, try and get a vibe if they might have anything obscured that they shouldn't have.
Okay.
And that is going to be my lovely insight check.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 15.
He has a silver bag and a brown belt.
Rude. So rude. Okay. Then she is going to kind of keep on making her way because she's got a little bit of movement left. And she is going to kind of start looking at the goods at this particular stall.
Okay.
Eyeing her next mark. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. So from this green tent right here, you hear someone shout, "Are you kidding me? It was that idiot in blue pants. Ah, not again." And a few people kind of like pause for a second and look at him, and then they just keep moving. They keep shopping. And it is Violet's turn.
Being where I am on the map, was I able to see anybody like sneaking / running away from this tent?
Not recently, no.
Not recently. Can I investigate 2 people at once? Because I have 2 eyes.
With disadvantage.
Well, okay, disadvantage. Easy. Easy cleared so easily. First roll's a 15. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, okay. My 9 didn't have like a marker on it
Oh,
to indicate that it's 9, but my 6 does.
okay.
Oh my gosh, 16. I could I can't do math, guys. Terrible hobby to get into, by the way, if you can't do math.
So one was a 15 and the other one was a 16?
Well, yeah. Well, 15 plus 7 and then a 9 plus 7. So my lowest was a 16.
Okay, 16 for the first roll. And then the second one?
No, the first roll was a 15 plus 7.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that math because that was the bigger roll and I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Right.
So my second roll was a 9
Okay.
plus 7.
So the first result is a 16. Because you made 2 rolls and we're doing disadvantage. So the result we're going with is a 16 for the first investigation. So.
Oh, I'm making 2 separate disadvantage rolls?
Yes.
Jubs, you gotta be more clear, man.
Well, you're investigating 2 people.
Okay,
so
the second one was a natural 1.
Okay.
Because I'm mad now. My dice can feel my energy.
Let's
see. That one off to the side. I don't want this one.
Which one are you applying the 1 to?
The one more south.
Okay. So on the more northerly person, you can see that they have no bag, short sleeves, and gray pants.
Okay. I will pass my turn then.
On the one that you rolled a 1 on, you kind of just stumble forward a little bit and you place your hand on her hip. And she like smacks your hand away. She's like, "Keep your hands to yourself." And a few people are kind of like, "What's going on over there?" And she walks away. She starts walking out of the market. And there's a few other people moving around. And it is now Cyrus's turn.
Okay. I'm going to have Oz fly over to up north. So just north of the Yuan T, there's a triangular beige tent. So he's going to hang out over there and kind of just keeping his head on a swivel, looking at the bald man and the Yuan T. Oh, and I am going to stroll over on into this little corridor of stuff and pretend to take a look at the goods at one of these stands while I'm actually looking out of the corner of my eye at the gentleman to my right, seeing what his hands are doing and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh, yikes. No, I'm going to use my inspiration on that. Why not? Oh, that was way better. That's a 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take that over the 4.
So he's wearing black pants, a silver belt, long sleeves, and a brown bag.
Alrighty.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing the folks that you've ruled out according to the criteria you've gathered. Let's see. And Ashen One, it is your turn.
Yes. Oh, never mind. They disappeared.
Yep, they are going away quickly as potential targets of your investigation here.
I thought the old guy had some of the stuff that was on the list of suspicioso.
You just found out that the suspect has blue pants and he was wearing
pants,
brown
gotcha.
pants. Yes.
I did not remember the pants color. I'm going to, oh gosh, I'm not really close to anybody. I guess I'm close to this person, this frog thing. I'm going to go right here, kind of peeking out from behind this cabana vendor, like umbrella thing. And I want to investigate this guy right here.
Okay.
Please, I'm begging. Okay. So did an investigation, right? Not insight.
Either one.
Either one.
Yep.
Yes.
Either one.
Then I'm going to do insight for a dirty 19.
Ooh. Okay. So he's wearing green pants, does not have a bag, silver belt, and you can remove him from your suspicions. So that was 4 clues that you were able to discern from him.
I'm going to move down here with the rest of my movement. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. And Cinder, it is your turn.
Okay. Cinder is going to walk up to the north, kind of cozy up against this handsome tiefling gentleman, but checking him out, Maybe not even being obscure about it, but she's also going to just kind of keep on walking after she passes him. I will roll dice to see what I can infer from this handsome fellow. I
Okay.
presume he's handsome.
Very.
Okay. Very good. Very good. That's going to be a 13.
Okay. You can see he's wearing long sleeves and blue pants.
Okay. She's going to give him a little wink as she keeps on walking. But not too fast. All right, that's my turn.
As he sees you wink, he says, I should write a song about you someday.
You know, you probably should. Be a great hit, I'm sure.
You have eliminated him from your investigation.
Okay.
You killed him.
I killed him with my good looks and my natural riz and all of that.
So as you have you've narrowed down your search quite a bit, and this is where we are going to end our session tonight. And next week we can find out if you are going to successfully track down the thief of the Shallows Bazaar on our next episode of Rise of the Leviathan. So I should probably throw up our credit roll real quick here. Thank you very much for everyone watching. This is a little bit of an experimental event here. Not quite a typical interaction with Dungeons and Dragons rules, but I've been having fun with it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And just for anyone watching that may not quite know, some of those tokens that I use, they're just random tokens, but some of them are actually characters like played by some of our players here in other games that we've played together. So fun to see familiar tokens in unfamiliar settings, right? Awesome. Well, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. And thank you so much for joining in with us. And we will see you guys next week. Next week, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye.